Hey peeps, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy, I'm for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your mid-January 2021 check-in. I hope you guys are doing well. If so, let me know down in those comments down below. As always, these readings are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, you're more than welcome to. All that information is going to be linked down in the description box down below. I just wanted to point out that in today's reading, things are going to be a little bit different. Instead of looking for a specifically love targeted message, I am going to pull from the Wizard's Tarot deck today, and I'm going to just pull a random message. Whatever comes up, comes up. If it resonates, cool. If not, it's not your message. And I also did want to spice up today's reading by using the Rebel Tarot deck. I bought this deck maybe about 2.5 years ago. I have not really used it all that much, but I will say whenever I do bring out this deck, it's always an entertaining time. This is going to be tarot with attitude, so guys, please take these cards with a grain of salt. If it resonates to your life, cool. If not, it's not your message. Keep in mind too that the Rebel deck may correlate to the reading that I pull with the Wizard's Tarot, or it may have nothing to do with that reading but still resonate in a certain area of your life. So take it if it resonates, and if not, leave it at that. And of course, take all messages with a grain of salt, everybody. But with that all being said, man, welcome into your mid-month, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If any of you guys are new here and you're interested in this channel, definitely consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate that. But with that being said, guys, enjoy the rest of your January 2021. Enjoy these mid-months, and I cannot wait to catch you guys in February 2021. Much love to my soul fam, and have yourselves a good one. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Hey Aries, welcome to your part of the mid-month check-in. I hope you guys are doing well, and let's go ahead and get it cracking, man. Let's see what we got. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout January 15th through the 31st. What do we got going on for Team Aries, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-January 15th through the 31st. All right, my Aries gang, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll take a look and see what we got going on, man. Hopefully we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's see what we got coming up. Aries, your overall energy this second half of the month is going to be the Knight of Swords. So you can be dealing with an air sign for some. You definitely want to get your point across in a certain situation, or maybe you want to communicate with somebody. Taking a look at your current energy, you got yourself the Judgment. Now the person you're dealing with is showing up as the Death card, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Tower. Yeah, Aries, I feel like moving into the mid-month of January, this is definitely the time where you feel like you're going to be cutting ties with certain individuals. I think that what Spirit's trying to tell you is don't hold on to situations or connections that are already phasing out. Don't hold on to a person who's already exiting out of your life. If somebody's making that choice to walk out of your life, hold the door open for them. I'm really feeling like that's the energy that's coming through for you guys here, because the Knight of Swords is like, I want to talk to you, I want to work things through, and the Judgment card being your current energy is like, I want to work things through, I want to give this a chance, I want to see what happens. But taking a look at the person you're dealing with, they're showing up here as the Death card. Someone here's changed, and I feel like they've changed significantly, almost to the point where they're no longer the same person that you knew. So someone here in January 2021 at the mid-month point is definitely changing. They're not the same person you knew, they're not the same individual that you connected with and that you really fucked with. And with the outcome that's present, we have here the Tower. I think this is about Spirit trying to tell you to be aware that you are just outgrowing somebody and somebody is outgrowing you, and that change is something in life that is completely inevitable. You know, sometimes we feel like we're going to be with specific people forever, but unfortunately that's not always the case. Sometimes people change and they're no longer in our plane of resonance, and that's okay. Sometimes we got to hold the door open for those specific types of people. So with that all being said, Aries, I feel like you are trying to give somebody a chance, especially after they changed, but you're only starting to become more aware in January 2021 that they are just not the same. Now, keep in mind, this could be a friend of yours, right? Maybe a friend of yours switched up on you. This could be somebody that you were romantically connecting with. This could also be somebody that was maybe a, close... What's the other word that's not a friend? I'm trying to think about that real quick. Not an ally. An acquaintance. Maybe this was an acquaintance of yours that's just been on some different energy lately, right? So keep that in mind. Nonetheless, Aries, you will be successful. Remember that people come and go in our lives, and of course, every connection that we meet is going to be for some specific reason. There is a value in every connection we have, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So remember that as well. Regardless, you will be victorious, and you will come into alignment with individuals that are much better for you. So I would take this as a sign from the universe right now that if you are getting filtered out with certain people, expect new people to be stepping in. I do see that in the second half of January, this energy is going to be out with the old and in with the new. I like that. You also have two cards that fell out, which was the Star card and also the Queen of Pentacles. Be patient. Divine timing is working at your service. I really like that that just came through for you. I didn't even realize these two cards fell out. So this is something that's incredibly important to talk about. Remember, people will exit your life for a reason because new individuals are meant to step in. I do feel like someone that is meant to fall into alignment with you is on their way to you. So expect a new friendship or a new lover coming in. Just allow yourself to continue to be patient during this process and recognize that if foundations in your life in the second half of January are breaking down, they're breaking down for a reason so that new individuals can step in and new foundations can be born, okay? So that's what I see happening for you guys here overall. Now let's go ahead and pull your rebel message and see what we got going on. Remember, this may have no correlation to this reading, but it may resonate to a part of your life. So let's go ahead and get it cracking. What two rebel messages does Aries need to hear, please? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout the second half of January 2021. What two rebel messages does Aries need to hear, please, throughout the second half of January 2021? What do we got? Boom. Okay, so the first things first, we got get the fuck out of your head. Okay, Aries, you got to get the fuck out of your head, baby, and get in your heart. It misses you. And also, we have ourselves fuck, shit is about to get real. Fuck, you need your people around you. So remember, Aries, that kind of resonates to this as well. If somebody's filtering out of your life, it's okay. If somebody's falling out of vibrational resonance with you, that is okay. Let what needs to be go, or let go what needs to be gone. Thank you. Okay? I couldn't say that for some reason. And just stay surrounded by the people that you're already grateful to have within your life. All right? So yeah. For the second half of January here, I do feel like divine timing is at play. I do feel like you're getting prepared for someone new to fall into alignment with you. Spirit's just asking you to continue to be patient and to recognize that anyone right now filtering out of your life is for a reason so that new people can come on in. Continue to stay close to your real friends. Continue to stay close to the people that you really fuck with and that you really love, because right now that's where the importance needs to be. And also make sure you're taking care of yourself throughout this process and making sure that, you're good with you, right? But with that all being said here, Aries, it's going to be out with the old and in with the new. Shit is about to get real. You are about to, cut some ties with certain people, but it happens for a reason. And don't overthink this situation, right? Get the fuck out of your head and get in your heart. It's happening for a reason, and new people are going to step forward quite soon, and you're going to see that alignment, I think, a lot more quicker than you would imagine it to come, all right? So Aries, have an awesome, amazing rest of your January 2021. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in February 2021. Much love, my Aries gang, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Take care, guys. Hey, Taurus, welcome to your part of the mid-month check-in. I hope you guys are doing well, and let's go ahead and get it cracking. Let's see what we got going on for the Bull Gang, baby. Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout January 15th through the 31st. What do we got going on for Team Taurus, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout January 15th through the 31st. What do we got going on? Messages for Team Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout January 15th through the 31st. All right, Bull Gang, let's go ahead and get ourselves this one last shuffle, and we'll take a look and see what we got, man. Hopefully we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Taurus, the overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Ace of Pentacles. I fuck with it, man. Opportunities are manifesting. Taking a look at your current energy, you got yourself the Six of Cups. The person you're dealing with is showing up as the Five of Swords, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Four of Cups. So, looking at the energy provided for you so far, Taurus, I do feel like there is some individual here who is turning their back on you. The Five of Swords could be identified as somebody who's betraying you, somebody who's causing conflict. Whatever the case is, I think that you're connecting with somebody who's causing a little bit of havoc in your life. And with your current energy being the Six of Cups, I feel like you're accepting it. You see this little boy over here accepting this cup from this woman. I feel like this is the energy of somebody overpowering you in your life. So be really, really mindful of that, okay? If there are any Taurus males watching, I do want to actually bring something up, which I find super interesting. If you're a Taurus male and you've recently had a disconnection between you and a lover of yours. So let's say that you had a girlfriend and your girlfriend may have broken up with you. You may be dreaming about spiders for some reason, okay? I had this happen to me a long time ago when I was going through a breakup, and what I found out is when you're dreaming of spiders or spiders attacking you, right? It actually could be that you have a female presence in your life that you feel has taken over. So if you're a Taurus and you really miss your girlfriend or you really miss your wife, you may feel that that feminine presence is taking over your life to the point where there's nothing else you're focusing on but trying to win that person back. So that may be coming up for somebody there. That may be one random message that resonates to somebody. But I wanted to talk about that for the fact that I think for any Tauruses that are resonating with this reading, you're in a position right now where somebody else is taking your life. I feel like they are taking up all of your attention. They're taking up all of your thoughts. They're taking up all of your wishes to the point where you find yourself accepting their rude treatment, or you find yourself accepting their ill-willed behavior. Sometimes love is so blinding that we put up with bullshit that other people bring to us because we care for them so much and we're blinded by the red flags that they're showing and shoving right in our face. So I want any of you guys to be mindful that if there is someone you're dealing with here that you love and care for, their negative treatment is not worth the love that you have for them. Their negative treatment is not worth the desire you have to be with them. Because at the end of the day, sometimes we can love people who treat us like shit, and it's never going to be worth it in the end, because they're always going to continue to think that they have the ability to keep shitting on us because we keep allowing them to shit on us. You see what I'm saying? So of course, man, if this is not your message, guys, don't apply it to your life. Remember, take this with a grain of salt. But I think Tauruses, I think you're deciding to take up the fact that I deserve better. Because your overall energy this month is going to be the Ace of Pentacles, taking in new opportunities, investing yourself in new opportunities. I think you guys are going to get to the point where you're becoming aware of, even though I love and care for this person, I don't like the way they walk all over me. I don't like their treatment. I don't like the way that they hurt me. And I've just been accepting it and taking it for so long, and that's no longer going to be the case. As for the outcome that's present, we have here the Four of Cups. So basically, this reading is basically talking about, and keep in mind, by the way, I know I brought up Taurus males before, but this can resonate to anybody, male, female, whoever, whatever, and whomever you are, it can resonate to you. So just keep that in mind. This is about you putting up with somebody's treatment because you love and care for them. And sometimes love can be so blinding to the point where, despite how rudely you're being treated, you still accept it and take it because you care for that person. And I see you guys finally breaking free from that cycle, and it's going to feel incredibly fucking liberating throughout the second half of January here. Just being able to break free from a cycle where you're acknowledging, why am I loving somebody who's treating me so unfairly? Why am I loving somebody who treats me like shit? And as you become aware of that, just breaking yourself free from this connection and opening yourself up to new opportunities and connecting with different types of individuals is going to be so incredibly powerful for you guys this month. So I'm super excited for the Tauruses here that resonate with this and are breaking free from this, because you guys deserve to be treated like the kings and queens you are. You deserve to be treated like the beautiful individuals that you are, okay? So with that all being said, that's what I got coming up here for your second half of the month. What I'm going to do here, though, is I am going to pull 2 Rebel Tarot deck messages. Keep in mind, this may correlate with this reading, or it may just correlate with a certain area of your life. And if the Rebel messages don't resonate at all, don't worry about it, guys. Take it with a grain of salt. So what 2 messages do we have for Taurus, please, throughout January 15th through the 31st? What 2 Rebel messages do we have for Taurus here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout January 15th through the 31st. All right, Taurus, let's take a look. Boom, boom. So the first card we got is you're going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. Hey, yo, it's dragging you right now by the wig, Taurus, but it's true. Everybody's definitely going through tough things, and now that it is your turn, it's time to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. The next card out that we got is Have You Eaten? Because you're acting like a big-ass baby. You need some food in your belly and eat a fucking taco. Jesus! These cards are brutal, man. Of course, Taurus, if this ain't resonating with you, baby, don't take it too harshly, okay? Like I said, man, with the overall energy of this reading, I'm glad to see many Tauruses breaking free from a connection that they just don't need to be a part of. You were really dealing with somebody that you loved, but was not treating you with love. They were treating you with not very kind energies, right? So with that all being said, you are going through some tough shit, right? But you're going to walk away from this. You're going to boss up right now and recognize you deserve better. And I'm incredibly happy to see the Tauruses that are freeing themselves from this, because you guys deserve to be with somebody who brings in unconditional motherfucking love, okay? All right, my bull gang. Thank you so much for tuning in with me, man. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys all so much. Have an awesome and amazing rest of your January 2021, and I'll catch you guys in your February 2021 readings. Much love, my bull gang, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Take care, guys. Hey, Gemini, welcome to your part of the mid-month, baby. I hope you guys have been doing well, and let's go ahead and get it cracking and see what we got going on for the Geminis throughout the mid-January 2021. Messages for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Throughout mid-January, 15th through the 31st. What do we got going on for Team Gemini here? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout January, 15th through the 31st. All right, my Gemini gang. Let's go ahead and get ourselves here one last shuffle, and we'll take a look and see what we got going on, man. Hopefully we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's take a look, okay? Gemini, the overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Four of Cups. Now, your current energy is going to be the Five of Swords. The person you're dealing with is going to be the Three of Swords, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Tower card. Wow. Really powerful energy, Gemini. I think you're kind of in a space this month where you are acknowledging that you no longer feel connected to somebody anymore. I think this is you moving on. I think this is you deciding to say, I want to be single from this person. I want to live my own life, and I have to do that despite how I come off. I kind of feel like someone here is having a very difficult time with this detachment process you're having. You know, taking a look at the person you're connecting with, they're showing up as the Three of Swords. You're dealing with somebody that's incredibly heartbroken that you're taking the choice to walk away, but you feel like this is what's right for you. You feel like this is what you need to do. So at the end of the day, I think someone here is having a difficulty being able to set you free and being able to let you go, almost to the point where it creates a lot of conflict. You find yourself being mentally drained over this situation due to the fact of how hard someone is taking this breakup or someone is taking this disconnect. Now, as for the outcome that's present, we do have here the Tower card. You know, some of you Geminis are starting to feel that by you taking out time for yourself, it's almost causing more harm than causing good, which is what you intended for. You know, this could be a romantic breakup. This could be you taking space from a friend. This could be you taking space from somebody that may have even possibly been codependent on you. Overall, Gemini, I think the main point is you had the intention to take space from somebody, to focus on yourself and to better your life and to do what you felt was right. And I think that somebody here is taking it in such a harsh manner to the point where their pain that they're constantly kind of showing you is really, it's really starting to become draining to you. And I think you're trying to be empathetic to the person you're connecting with. You're trying to be understanding as much as possible that you did hurt them, walking away from them and taking out this space for yourself. But at the end of the day, you're like, when is it going to be enough? Like, when can I stop apologizing? When can I stop feeling guilty for doing something for myself? And the truth is that despite the fact that breakups can hurt other people, we do not own other people, and other people do not own us. And I think that that's kind of what your person is having a difficult time going through. You know, they're having a difficult time grasping that ideology. I don't think that they consciously think that they own you, but I think from the subconscious mind, they feel like they have a right to have you and a right to be with you, considering that they were with you for quite some time. Whether they were a best friend of yours, whether they were a committed lover to you, they kind of feel like they have the right to be involved in your life. So that's why it's incredibly hard for them to accept what's going on currently, and it's becoming a pretty big conflict in your life. So let's go ahead and grab some clarifiers here real quick, and we'll see what we got going on. First things first, why is the person Gemini is dealing with showing up here as the Three of Swords? And we have here the Six of Cups. You know, they've been very connected to you for quite a long time. You definitely seem to have history with this person, Gemini. And why is Gemini showing up as the Five of Swords? We have here the Hierophant, and we have here the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, Gemini, you're coming from the position where it's like, look, I've been committed to you for so long, I need to take out some time and be committed to myself. I've been committed to you for so long, I want to go take my own individual time right now and do things to improve my life. What I'm really feeling for you, Gemini, is that overall, it's not like you had the intention to hurt anybody. You're just in a space in your life right now where you feel like you need to make yourself your number one priority. You're in a place in your life right now where you feel like you got to take care of your own own business, and right now other things are not a priority for you. That isn't yourself. You feel like you got to make yourself that number one priority. So someone here is having a difficult time letting go, but I think the message Spirit wants you to know is that at the end of the day, you're not owned by anybody. And despite the fact of how much you've hurt this person, you don't have to bear and carry the guilt consistently, all right? I think Spirit's trying to let you know it's okay for you to take care of yourself. It's okay for you to let go of somebody in order to do better for yourself. And if they're not willing to accept that, then where does their true love come in? Because when we talk about unconditional true love, you know, a person would be willing to let you go knowing in love that you are going out there to do better for yourself. And the person you're connecting with over here, they're like, well, you're not fulfilling me and you're not being with me and you're not loving me. It's more of like they're paying attention to what they need, but they're not paying attention to what you need. And somebody that does bear unconditional love would want you to fulfill your needs, right? So I think Spirit's trying to have a call for you here, Gemini, to be able to take a step back, not be so guilty, not carry all these burdens of hurting another person or breaking another person's heart, but go back to that main intention that you were focusing on from the beginning, which is to walk away, take some time off from everybody and everything in order to prioritize yourself and better yourself over time, all right? So if that resonates to any Geminis there, be easy on yourself. You didn't mean to hurt the person you're dealing with. You meant to better your life and prioritize yourself. That was it. And at the end of the day, the person that you're dealing with over here, they will be okay. They will be able to eventually see that you're just trying to take care of yourself, and that's something that is healthy, all right? So let's go ahead here, Gemini, and pull 2 cards from the Rebel Tarot deck. Keep in mind, man, take these cards with a grain of salt. They could correlate to the reading here, or this may resonate to a certain area of your life. And if the Rebel messages don't resonate at all, don't worry about it, man. Take it with a form of entertainment. So let's go ahead and get 2 Rebel Tarot cards, please, for the Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout January 2021. Let's go ahead and get 2 Rebel deck messages for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout January 15th through the 31st. All right, Gemini, let's take a look at the second half of your month here with the Rebel Tarot. We got ourselves the take a shot. Don't take 12, take 1, okay, maybe 2, move on. All right, Gemini, so go ahead and have yourself a shot, baby. You've been going through it. Of course, don't take 12, don't get super fucked up, but take maybe 2 shots and allow yourself to move on from this situation. Remember, free yourself from the pain that the other person is feeling. At the end of the day, you may have caused that pain from moving forward, but you are not the person that is needing to carry that pain, right? At the end of the day, the person you're dealing with has to come from a place of understanding, and if they're not choosing to come from a place of understanding, you know, they're going to be in that cycle. Now, Gemini, we also have you need a big fucking hug, and then we got here squeeze. So Gemini, I would say this situation is pretty difficult. I see where you guys are coming from. Be surrounded by your homies, your friends, your family members, your lovers, and like just have conversations with people that can see where you're coming from and that can understand you and your actions in this situation. It's going to be really good right now to place yourself in a healthy environment, especially because the environment you're in with this person isn't incredibly healthy. They're consistently telling you how much you've hurt them, how much pain you've caused, and how much pain you've brought to them. And when you're surrounded by that, you're going to be guilt-ridden. You're going to be surrounded by negativity. So make sure while detaching from this person and taking space from this person, you're also providing yourself a very healthy and stable environment. Stay around people who really love and care for you and can understand you. And you know what, Gemini, if you need to go out there and have a nice little drink and take a shot or two, you know, let yourself do that. Live a little, baby. All right? So Gemini, with that all being said, man, thank you guys so much for coming through. Enjoy the rest of your second half of January. I appreciate everybody being here. And if it's your message, let me know down below. Have an awesome one, guys, and I'll see you all in February 2021. Much love, Gemini, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Hey, Cancer, welcome to your part of the mid-month. I hope you guys have been doing well, and let's go ahead and see what messages we got coming through. Messages for Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout January 15th through the 31st. What message do we got coming in for Cancer, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout January 15th through the 31st. What do we got going on? Messages for Team Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout January 15th through the 31st. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and grab ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll take a look and see what we got going on. As always, hopefully we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's take a look, okay? Cancer, The overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the 9 of Pentacles. So this can be you connecting with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but also the 9 of Pentacles is a very independent energy. Moving throughout the second half of January 2021, you may be investing in yourself quite a lot more. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the 8 of Cups, walking out of that door. Taking a look at the person you're dealing with, we do have here the 3 of Pentacles, and the outcome that's present for you, we got ourselves the Devil. So Cancer, you're leaving behind something that keeps trying to draw you back in. Now keep in mind as well, this Devil energy could represent non-physical things. So it could be an addiction that some of you Cancers are walking away from. You may be walking away from an addicting connection. You could be walking away from a toxic friend, toxic family, toxic work job, whatever it is, Cancer. I feel like you're definitely walking away from something this second half of January, and whatever it is you're walking away from, it does keep trying to lure you back in. So taking a look at the 9 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups, these are two energies of you reclaiming your independence. If you are walking away from something, you're recognizing there's a reason for it. Trust me, Cancers don't naturally walk away from people or things very easily. We tend to be very comfortable with the environment that we provide for ourselves. But if we feel that something in our environment is a threat, or if we feel that someone or something is starting to become way too much for us to handle or bear, that's when we walk away. So naturally, you're not going to get a Cancer to walk away from you unless it's actually pretty damn serious. So I'm feeling that whatever this toxic energy is, it is a must that you walk away from it throughout the second half of January. Now, taking a look at whoever or whatever you're dealing with, we do have here the 3 of Pentacles. This is an energy of somebody trying to say, no, Cancer, don't go. Let's work on this. Let's be together. Let's continue the toxic cycle, right? So I feel like that's the energy that's here. There's something trying to lure you back in, knowing damn well you'll go right back being into this negative, low vibrational ass energy that you don't want to be a part of in the first place. So let's go ahead and grab some clarifier cards, and we'll move on with the rest of the reading. Real quick, what is the Devil card in this situation? Why is the Devil showing up as the outcome between Cancer and the person they're currently dealing with? Keep in mind, Cancer, the Devil card in this reading could be many different things for many different Cancerian individuals. This could be an addiction. This could be a toxic relationship. It could be a toxic friend. Whatever it is to you is how it resonates to you, okay? But clarifying the Devil. And we got ourselves the 9 of Swords. We also pulled here the Emperor card, and we also pulled here the Moon card in reverse. So Cancer, you could be dealing with an Aries possibly, but whatever energy you're connecting with, it definitely is putting you in a very low vibration. You also could be connecting with somebody here that is very controlling or manipulative. If you're becoming aware of that, that's definitely one of the biggest reasons why you want to separate yourself from whomever this person or thing is. I can feel, though, that there is something here that you believe was taking control of your life. So it could have been a relationship taking control of your life. Could have been a friend taking control of your life. Could have been, a lover. It could have been, a drug, right? Something here you felt was taking control of your life to the point where you felt like you've become so emotionally burnt out, and you felt like this is going to be your life to the point where you thought you were never going to break free from these negative energies. Something's happening here in the second half of January. 5 of Swords. That's going to make you realize, I can overcome this toxicity. I can overcome whatever this is right now that isn't resonating with me. Whatever is putting me in a low vibration, I can overcome it. Keep in mind, Cancer, some of you guys may be fighting a battle with yourself. There may be that shadow side of yourself that's telling you, Cancer, come back to me, okay? Come back to being depressed. Come back to being unhappy. Come back to having a negative perception of the world. Sometimes our shadow selves may seem like they have all control over us, over control of, who we really are. So some of you guys may be having a fight within yourself. That could be something you're experiencing here in the second half of January. Overall, though, I feel like you're about to muster up the strength and the courage with this 5 of Swords, acknowledging, I don't need to live this type of lifestyle. I don't need to be unhappy. I don't need to be involved with the devil. I don't need to be involved with these low vibrational toxic ass energies, because I know that I deserve better. I deserve to be confident. I deserve to be happy in the life that I'm living each and every single day. I deserve to have that happiness and that independence from negativity. So while you're becoming aware of this, you're deciding to make a change. You're separating yourself from whatever it is that's dragging you down into these low vibes in the first place. Very good, Cancer. I'm happy to see that for yourself. I'm happy to see you standing up for yourself and taking initiative and cutting off what does not add value or benefit you in a positive way within your life. So Cancer, we got that going on for your main reading. Let's go ahead and pull 2 Rebel cards real quick and see what we got going on. Give me 2 Rebel cards cards here for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout January 15th through the 31st. Please give me 2 Rebel cards for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout January 15th through the 31st. Let's have a look, okay? 1, 2. The first card that we got is going to be Make Better Effing Choices. Absolutely, man. At the end of the day, if you are pissed at where you're at, then stop taking yourself there. Absolutely. I feel like this really resonates to you, Cancer, when it comes towards connecting with the devil or connecting with a certain type of toxicity in the second half of the month. It's basically you having to be reminded that you're a lot stronger than whatever this devil energy is. And you have to be the one to make better choices in order to stay away from that. You have to make that choice to remove yourself out of negative situations. Cancer, you also do have put the fucking phone down, okay? Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. Please, let me tell you, this resonates to me a lot more than probably anybody else. I also feel like this is a Cancerian card. This definitely resonates to a lot of Cancers. I feel like we're always glued to our phones or glued to our computers and stuff. So guys, go outside, go talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Go do something other than just chilling on Twitter all day or YouTube, all right? But with that all being said, Cancer, that's the message that I got for you guys. I'm happy to see you guys standing up for yourselves and detaching from negative energies that don't have a place in your life. You know, negative energies are only ever going to have a place in your life if you allow them to have a place, right? So continue to make better choices and continue to, you know, remove yourself from situations that could put you in harm's way, all right? I love you, Cancer, so much. Have an amazing rest of your January 2021, and I'll catch you guys in February 2021. Much love, my Cancer gang, and have yourselves a good one. Hey, Leo, welcome to your part of the mid-month check-in. I hope you guys are doing well, and let's go ahead and get it cracking and see what messages you got coming through, all right? Messages for Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout January 15th through the 31st. What do we got going on for Team Leo, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout January 15th through the 31st. What do we got going on? Messages for Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout January 15th through the 31st. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and grab this last shuffle, and we'll take a look and see what we got, man. Hopefully we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's see what we got for the Lion Gang, baby. Leo, the overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Knight of Pentacles. So definitely a call for patience during the second half of the mid-month. Your current energy, you got here Page of Pentacles, person you're dealing with. We have here the Hangman, and the outcome that's present for you, you got yourself here the Moon card. All right, you can be connecting with the Pisces possibly because you have here the Hangman and you have here the Moon card. So looking at the energies provided for you so far, Knight of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles. I think this is you guys kind of getting a little bit frustrated in mid-January that you've been putting in a lot of time being incredibly patient when it comes towards manifesting a romantic partner or manifesting a soulmate. You're like, you know, universe, I've been waiting for a long time to have a lover, or I've been waiting a long time to have a new friend. It's like this energy of you being super, super patient, but feeling like you're never going to receive that thing that you've been looking for. So keep in mind, on the spectrum of things you can manifest, this could be love you're trying to manifest, wealth, money, job, career, could be friends you're trying to manifest. It could just be genuinely self-love that you're trying to manifest too. So I feel like overall, the message here is like, you've been trying to manifest something into your life. You've been incredibly patient, but you're like, how much longer do I gotta be patient? How much longer do I have to wait? And I feel like overall, it's starting to make you feel stuck, and it's starting to make you feel emotional, like what you want to receive is never going to come in your life. So let's talk about something really important real quick. Let's talk about the ideology of waiting when it comes towards manifesting something. The universe can be taken very literally, okay? For example, if I tell the universe I am beautiful, the universe is going to say yes. If I tell the universe I am ugly, the universe is going to say yes. A really amazing thing I learned a long time ago is that the universe always says yes to everything you say. So we got to keep in mind about that. Now, for example, considering that the universe is incredibly literal, if we're telling the universe, hey, universe, I'm waiting for my soulmate, the universe is going to be like, yeah, you're waiting. You see what I'm saying? You see how literal that could be? So if you're showing that you're waiting for your job, or you're waiting for good fortune, or you're waiting for abundance, or you're waiting for your lover, the universe is going to say, yeah, I see you waiting. You totally are waiting. So that's the thing that can be very difficult when it comes towards manifesting, because sometimes when we get all caught up in waiting, we're in that place where we're going to always feel like we're waiting because we're not recognizing what we want already exists, and what we want we already have. It's just a matter of time of when it falls into alignment with us. So for Leos that have been patiently waiting for love, patiently waiting for a new career, patiently waiting to manifest anything, I want you guys to stop waiting. I want you guys to basically intend that what it is you want, you already have. Then let it the fuck go. Let it go. Don't even worry about it. Just know that it's on its way to you. Just know that it's going to manifest in your life. See, there is a huge difference when it comes towards manifesting in regards to time. When you set an intention out into the universe, it's not always going to come at the time that you want it. You may manifest something super quickly. You may manifest something that will take a couple years to come into alignment with you. The point of manifestation, though, is to set that intention out into the universe, knowing that it will come back to you at the most divinely orchestrated time. Okay? So Leo, being in the energy of waiting is only going to allow more waiting. So you got to be extra mindful of that. So let's say you're trying to manifest a lover into your life. Set that intention with the universe, I am going to find my soulmate. I am with my soulmate. I'm so happy that I found the man or woman of my dreams. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm married with beautiful children. I'm so happy and grateful that my life is filled with love from me and my beautiful partner. Set that intention out into the world, man. Set that intention out into the universe and then let it go. Don't wait for it to manifest. Don't worry about when it's going to come in. Don't try to make it come in at a specific kind of time. Just let that bitch go. Because once you do that, the universe is going to manifest that into your life at the most divinely orchestrated time. It's going to come when you least expect it. It's going to come on in the most beautiful way as well. So that's just a really good word to the wise for those of you that are stuck in the waiting phase when it comes towards manifesting. Don't focus on waiting on it. Just live your life, man, and it's going to come into alignment with you at the most perfect time. So Leo, that is the message that I have here for you today. Keep in mind, whatever you're manifesting is whatever you're manifesting. This can apply to anything that you've been waiting for. Stop waiting for it. Just intend that it is. Just accept that it is and that it will be, and that it's going to fall into alignment with you at the most divinely orchestrated time. What I'm saying may sound like total bullshit, but this is something that I've proved, numerous amounts of times when it comes towards things I've manifested in my life. Every time you're waiting, you're always just going to be waiting. Every time you let it go, it will come in at the most perfect time. So with that being said, Leo, we're going to go ahead and pull 2 of the Rebel Tarot card messages for you, and we'll see what we got going on over there. Keep in mind, these may resonate with the reading I just gave you, or they may not resonate at all, and it may be for another area in your life. And if it's not your message at all, take it with entertainment, because these cards are pretty damn entertaining. So let's get on into it, all right? Can I get 2 Rebel messages for Leo, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout January 15th through the 31st. What 2 messages do we have here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout January 15th through the 31st. What 2 Rebel messages do we have here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout January 15th through the 31st. All right, Leo, let's take a look. Boom, 1 and 2. The first card that we got is shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive and let that shit go. Leo, if you have things on your mind that you feel are taunting you, if you have shame, regret, and guilt that you feel that you are surrounded with, essentially if you're carrying a 10 of Wands, aka continuing to carry burdens, let it go, baby. No longer do you have to carry burdens in your life that don't resonate with you. It is a choice whether or not to carry that on your back. So feel free, to let that go. Here we go, Leo. This says, whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the effing time. Dude, literally talking about time, right? When it comes towards manifesting things, you want it to come. You want it to come on your own time. You want it to come as quickly as possible. But when you're focusing on waiting for something to come or wanting it to manifest in your life, the amount of time you want it to manifest, that right there is what is delaying our manifestation. So Leo, whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Just allow yourself to let go and let shit come in that is going to be divinely orchestrated within your life, okay? Definitely incorporate the practice in the second half of January of truly learning how to detach from the outcome and truly allowing to let go, because more things will freely manifest within your life, okay? So nonetheless here, Leo, you got shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. And you also have here, whatever you're thinking about doing, don't do it. Now ain't the fucking time. And over here you got Forgive and let that shit go. So if those resonate to your life, take those messages there with a grain of salt, okay? Nonetheless, though, Leo, thank you so much for coming through to your mid-January. Much love to you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your January 2021, and I will be sure to catch you guys in your February 2021 readings. Have yourselves a great one, guys, and thank you so much for coming through. Peace. Hey Virgo, welcome to your part of the mid-month. I hope you guys are doing well, and let's go ahead and get ourselves right on into it and see what we got going on. Messages for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout January 15th through the 31st, what do we got going on for my beautiful Virgo gang? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout January 15th through the 31st. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and grab ourselves this one last shuffle, and we'll take a look and see what we got going on, man. Hopefully we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's have a look, okay? Virgo. The overall energy for you guys this second half of the month is going to be the Sun card. Look at that glare radiating on it. I like it, okay? You might be connecting with the Leo, your current energy. You got the Two of Pentacles, person you're dealing with. You got here the Ten of Wands, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the King of Cups. For a good amount of you guys, I am feeling a little bit of trouble in paradise. It does feel to me that someone here is taking on some burdens. I'm not sure where these burdens are lying, so we'll get into some clarifying cards in a second. But the Sun card to the Two of Pentacles, this is interesting because it's a little hard for you to see yourself happy with the person you're dealing with, and I feel like for some reason that has a lot to do with your past. All right, let's go ahead and grab some clarifying cards, and we'll see what we got going on. First things first, why do we have the Two of Pentacles as Virgo's current energy, and that's showing up here as the Judgment? You're trying to give a relationship a chance. And why is the person that Virgo's dealing with showing up as the Ten of Wands? What's going on there? And we got ourselves the Page of Cups. Yeah, Virgo, you're trying to give somebody a chance, and they want you to give them a chance, 110%. But there is this energy of restriction that's going on right now with... It's basically this restriction that's limiting you to move forward with the person you're connecting with. Let's go ahead and clarify the King of Cups. We have here the Wheel of Fortune. And let's go ahead and get one more card for the Sun card here, please. Why is the Sun card here as the overall energy? Boom, and we got here the Eight of Cups. Yeah, Virgo, intuitively, I feel like what's happening here is you're trying to walk away from the person you were in the past. For example, you've had many other relationships in your past. Some have worked out, some haven't. Some have brought trauma, some have brought peace, right? And I feel like with every relationship, there's always going to be something interesting that you're going to learn from it. There's something valuable that's there in every type of connection. But I feel like ultimately, your probably most recent past relationship maybe wasn't too great. And I do feel you very hesitant moving forward into new love connections because there's this part of you that almost expects to get hurt again. And I think that that's what's holding you back from truly being able to embrace this connection with the person you're dealing with. There's this fear of what happened in your past repeating into what's going on now with a brand new partner. So you're kind of having this fear of history repeating itself. And I think the person you're dealing with is picking up on that because they have here the Ten of Wands, and then they also have here the Page of Cups. You know, Virgo, they just want to move forward with you in love. They just want to grow with you and see where things go. But they can feel this restriction that you have because there's times where you genuinely feel happy with the connection that you have with this person. And then there's other times where you're unhappy. I think you're very much so stuck between the past and stuck between trying to be present with the person you're dealing with. You are doing everything in your power to give this connection a chance, but at the end of the day, there's parts of you that feel called to walk away from it because you're almost in this energy of fear of the connection not working out. And even though you're trying to embrace change and new beginnings and you're trying to be present with this new partner, I think the fear of the past repeating itself is something that is continuously coming up for you. All right. So there's this energy of you being worried that whoever this person is you're with now is going to hurt you exactly like somebody's hurt you in your past. And essentially what's happening here is that you're bringing your past into your present. It's always going to be in your best interest with every new connection, with every new person you meet, to give them a total clean slate. Never look at somebody and instantaneously think they're going to do this to me or that, or they're going to do that to me, right? Look at a person and say, I don't know what to expect just yet. I have zero expectations, but show me the kind of person you are, right? Because over time, if you look at somebody somebody with zero expectations, they will show you who they are gradually over time. So every new relationship, every new person that we end up meeting in our lives, we do want to give them a complete clean slate. We do not want to apply what people have done to us in our past and instantly put it on somebody new. So I feel like a lot of you guys are having a little bit of struggles with that. And of course, if it's not your message, it's not your message. If this resonates backwards or vice versa, it may resonate the other way around. That's totally acceptable as well. So yeah, like I said, I do feel like some of you guys here are having difficulties accepting this new love because there is that fear of, well, what if they hurt me like I was just hurt in the past? What if they don't give me that love that I was genuinely looking for, right? So I think there's a lot of fears that are coming up here. My best advice for you guys, though, is definitely to be present to this connection. The more that you focus on the fact that this is a brand new person and they're not the same as the people you've dealt with in your past, the easier it is going to be to transition into this new connection, all right? Let's go ahead and pull 2 more cards for Virgo. We got here the 8 of Pentacles, and we got here the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you know, I think that Spirit really wants you to try with this new connection. They really want you to embrace forward movement in love. I feel like a lot of you guys may still be focused on some of the trauma that was caused in your past. If you feel like you need to take time to release that, and if you feel like you need to take time to, you know, work on going through some healing from things that have happened to you, definitely take that space if you need it. But at the end of the day, I think you have someone here, Virgo, who's genuinely super interested in you. They're nothing like your ex. They really want to have growth with you. They really want to have forward movement, but they can feel you holding back because they can almost subconsciously pick up on that energy of fear that you have, okay? So that's kind of bothering them because they want forward movement with you, but they can feel you holding back. You want to embrace change and move forward, but you can even feel yourself holding back. So you have to allow yourself to be fully present to this connection, to enjoy it, and you have to really dive on deep in this connection with zero expectations. You know, kind of the more expectations you hold somebody to is going to be a little bit harder to really transition into this connection, right? You got to get to know the person. So have zero expectations on this individual and let them show you who they are. Don't kind of allow the past to make you think that the person you're dealing with now is going to be exactly like that. Let this individual show you exactly who they are, okay? So let's go ahead now and pull 2 cards from the Rebel Tarot deck and see what we got going on. Keep in mind, guys, these cards can correlate to the reading over here, but if they do not correlate to the reading, they may resonate to another part of your life, and if they don't resonate at all, they're pretty damn entertaining, okay? All right, baby, let's go ahead and get 2 Rebel cards for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-January, 15th through the 31st. What 2 Rebel cards do we got coming in for Team Virgo here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout January 15th through the 31st. All right, baby. We got 1 and we got 2. The first card that came out, Virgo, was be effing grateful. Shit could be so much worse. So, of course, take that with a grain of salt. We also have it's dark and you can't see an effing thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. So, Virgo, if your head's up your butt right now, you got to take it out your booty, baby, okay? It's time to get your head out of your butt, and it's time to be mindful right now of what's going on in your current situation. So be mindful of that, guys. And, of course, please take these cards with a grain of salt, okay? They can be very dramatic and very out there, so if it doesn't apply to your life, don't take it. But I think essentially with these 2 cards coming out, how it does correlate to this reading to an extent is that it's trying to tell you, look, don't focus too much on your past. You're very much so caught up in your head right now about history repeating itself. Just continue to be present with this new person. Continue to give them a clean slate and just allow yourself to let them show you who they are. You really enjoy this connection with no expectations, see where it goes, and be in that flow state, and you're going to realize transitioning into a new connection with somebody is a hell of a lot easier now as you're no longer focused on your past and you're no longer having expectations. Let them show you who they are. And at the end of the day, if they reveal that there's somebody that doesn't resonate with you, you don't have to be with them. But, you know, you may end up seeing a side of this person that you really enjoy, and you may want to continue growing with them when it comes towards the spectrum of love, okay? So Virgo, thank you guys so much for watching, man. I truly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. Of course, if this message resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. Have an awesome and amazing rest of your January 2021, guys, and I will catch you guys in February 2021. Much love, my Virgo gang, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Take care, guys. Hey, Libra, welcome to your part of the mid-month, baby. I hope you guys are doing well, and let's go ahead and get ourselves right on into it. Hopefully, all is well, baby. What's going on with the Libra gang here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout January 15th through the 31st. What do we got going on for my team Libra, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout January 15th through the 31st. What do we got going on? Messages for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout January 15th through the 31st. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll take a look and see what we got going on, man. Hopefully we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's take a look, okay? Libra. The overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the 9 of Wands. So at the mid-month mark here, you can be connecting possibly with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Your current energy, you got here a Queen of Swords. Person you're dealing with, you got here the Emperor, and the outcome that's present for you, you got yourself the World card. So you may be specifically connecting with an Aries or an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or possibly a Leo. Now the 9 of Wands to the Queen of Swords, I feel like you've been holding back from cutting off someone or cutting off a specific situation. Looking at the energy provided for you so far, the Emperor card usually does represent somebody who is in some sort of power of control. And I think that you're not very happy with this aspect of control in your life. Keep in mind, this could be your own aspect of control, or maybe there is an outside force that you feel is having some sort of control over you. So Libras, in the second half of January, if you're feeling like you are constantly craving this need of control, I do feel you cutting out that aspect of yourself and allowing yourself to be more in a flow state, recognizing that not everything is beyond my control, not everything is in my control either, and I have to go with the flow of my life in order to let things work out the way that they need to be. Now, if this is not about control with yourself and you feel like there are external forces that are trying to control you or trying to keep you in a certain type of vibration or a certain type of energy, I see you no longer holding back and instead standing up for yourself, saying no. At this moment in time, I'm going to be free. At this moment in time, I'm going to release myself from a situation that really makes me feel repressed, that really makes me feel like I'm in a box. And I don't want to feel like I'm in a box. I want to be motherfucking free, right? So let's go ahead here and start clarifying some cards and see what's up. First things first, why is the person Libra's dealing with showing up here as the Emperor? Okay, and we have ourselves the King of Swords. Yeah, King of Swords energy could possibly be apparent for some of you Libras. This could be a mom or a dad that you feel has too much sense of control. Very well likely could be a romantic partner too, because keep in mind, these readings do resonate to friends, family members, or lovers. So this could be a toxic lover that you feel tries to have too much control, a friend of yours, because sometimes, guys, we be manifesting friends that think they control the whole goddamn world and think that they control our whole damn life, okay? Very well likely could be a friend, family member, lover, so take it how it resonates, all right? Nonetheless, though, moving forward from this, what's going on with the 9 of Wands? Why was Libra showing up as the 9 of Wands? Why were they held back? I think you guys were held back for a while because you were trying to make somebody else happy until you recognized how unhappy they were making you. Wow, big realizations happening here throughout mid-January. Libra, what it looks like to me in this situation is that there was somebody you were involved with that you were trying to make happy. You were trying to satisfy this person, and at the end of the day, it only made you realize that you're unhappy doing it. You didn't have enough time to make yourself happy. You didn't have enough balance in your life to make yourself happy. It's almost as if somebody you were dealing with was instantaneously put on a pedestal, and as you put this person on a pedestal, it's like you couldn't take care of you. So it was a really difficult situation for you to be involved in because you did want happiness for another person, but then you started to recognize that this person only expected your energy. They only expected your love. They only expected your happiness, and they started giving back nothing in return. That's what I feel you were connecting with. You were connecting with a person who was taking and taking and taking and taking, but where was the balance? Where was them giving back all that love and all that care right on back to you? It wasn't present. Okay? So I feel like you were in a period of time where you almost felt like you were oppressed and you were constantly dealing with somebody who had this sense of control and this sense of need that you were consistently feeding, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify the World card here. Why is the World card the outcome between Libra and this person? And we got ourselves here the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're opting out of this relationship, whatever this relationship is. You know, if this is a romantic relationship, you definitely are connected with a partner who does not really give back that love and energy you provide for them. Like I said too, guys, this could very well likely be a parent or even a friend of yours, but I feel like someone here has been expecting way too much from you, but providing nothing back for you. It kind of got to the point where you showered them with so much love and so much attention that they always expect it now from you. And in a sense, that makes you feel controlled. In a sense, that makes you feel like you're obligated to make somebody else happy when they're not really doing anything for you. And at the end of the day, guys, as truthful and as blunt as this is, we don't owe people shit, right? So Libras, for those of you that are caught up in a situation like this, I think you're going to break your silence. If this was the title of a tarot video, the title would be Breaking My Silence. I see you guys setting yourself free and no longer wanting to feel repressed. You're acknowledging that I deserve to be loved. And if you're not going to be the one to love me, I want to find somebody who gives me back the same amount of love and care 10 motherfucking fold. I want to find somebody who's going to give back all the unconditional love I give so I may have that back in return. You know, you want somebody to show you that Six of Pentacles lifestyle. And I feel like with the person you're dealing with over here, they got way too used to you being the provider when it comes towards love that they stopped giving it back. All right? So it's a very difficult situation to be involved in, especially when the person you're dealing with kind of gets to a point where they become reliant on you. For some of you Libras, this could have even been a codependent situation. You know, the person you're dealing with may have been incredibly dependent on you to the point where you felt like you needed to repress your wants and your needs to make sure that they're okay. You know, that's a very difficult situation to be in as well. Nonetheless, though, guys, I'm happy to see you detaching from this. I'm happy to see you guys focusing on a new beginning and getting yourself a Six of Pentacles grounded connection and grounded relationship moving forward. You deserve to be with somebody that's going to bring in the balance. You deserve to be with somebody that's going to give you back that same energy you give them, right? Not just, you know, it's not great to be connected with one person who just takes and takes and takes, and you continue to give and give and give. So I see you separating yourself from this, which is genuinely a very good thing, okay? So let's go ahead and pull some 2 Rebel cards real quick for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout January 15th through the 31st. Let's see what the Rebel Tarot has to say. Keep in mind, guys, take these cards with a grain of salt. They can be very intense and very blunt. Sometimes it is really tarot with attitude, so be super mindful of that. Let's take a look here, man. Let me get 2 cards for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout January 15th through the 31st. 1, 2. Let's go ahead and have a look. Libra, what you got here is don't fucking force it. Allow that shit to come to you. I guess this can correlate to your new beginning. Don't force a new beginning to happen right now. When you do walk away from this connection, Libra, give yourself some time to heal. I think you're going to need it, especially after being so energetically drained from not having time to take care of yourself. You got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside of you, listen to that shit. Yeah, I think your intuitive voice right now has been talking to you for quite some time, right? The 9 of Wands. You've been repressing the little voice in your head that's been telling you, I gotta walk away from this. I gotta cut ties with the person I'm dealing with here. Well, no longer is it time to really repress that voice. It's time to embrace that voice and really tap into that Queen of Swords energy and cut off what doesn't serve you. You know, you were surrounded by a relationship that did not serve you, and now that you're setting yourself free from it, you're going to be so much more happier. You're going to feel so much more free. So once you walk away from this, Libra, don't try to jump right into something new. Give yourself some time to heal. Give yourself some time to take care of yourself and smother yourself and treat yourself motherfucking good, all right? Give yourself some time to treat yourself, baby. You're going to feel a lot better doing that. And as, you know, time goes on and as you feel ready to open yourself up to new types of connections, go into it with the intention that you'll never allow yourself to be in an unbalanced connection again. If people do not give back that same energy that you give them, if they're not willing to put in 100 as you're putting in 100, then it's not going to be worth it in the end. So you're only going to make sure that you're going to be involved with people that are going to give you 100% like you give them, okay? Libra, I like it, baby. I like it a lot. I'm happy to see you guys freeing yourself from this type of situation. So Libra, thank you guys so much for watching, man. I hope you guys enjoy. Of course, if this resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. Enjoy the rest of your January, guys. Have an awesome and amazing time, and I will catch you all in February 2021. Much love, my Libra gang, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Take care, guys. Hey, Scorpio, welcome to your part of the mid-month. I hope you guys have been doing well, and let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got going on. Messages for Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-January. 15th through the 31st. What do we got going on for Team Scorpio here? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout mid-January. 15th through the 31st. Damn, you guys came through quick. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll take a look and see what we got going on. Hopefully we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's take a look, okay? Scorpio. The overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Ten of Swords. So there is some sort of ending that's happening, but of course, every time there's an ending, there is always going to be a new beginning. Now, your current energy is showing up as the Temperance. Nice. The person you're dealing with, we have here the Justice card, and the outcome that's present for you is showing up as the Eight of Wands. Scorpio, I feel like you're on to a new beginning here, and whatever this new beginning is, it definitely feels like a new connection that came in for you. I think that you had to get yourself out of a connection that was unhealthy for you in order to move forward and meet somebody new. That's essentially what's feeling like is happening here in the second half of January. I think ultimately the Ten of Swords is implicating that an ending happened for a reason between you and one partner so that you may move forward and meet somebody else. So Scorpios, some of you guys here may have already met your person, or you may be meeting somebody in mid-January here that is going to be really, really good for you. So taking a look at your current energy, you got yourself here the Temperance card. Now the Temperance card is a very powerful healing card, but it also does represent being in a high vibration and being incredibly balanced. After you walked away from somebody, Scorpio, you acknowledged that you have felt so much better, because once you walked away from someone, you have felt a huge release. It's almost as if a weight was lifted from your shoulders. And taking a look at who you're dealing with here, you kind of got someone here that I feel brings in a lot of balance for you. Somebody here who truly compliments you. This could possibly be a Libra, since this is the Justice card. So maybe some of you Scorpios have met a Libra, but I am seeing a huge increase in your energy while being with somebody new. As for the outcome that's present, you got here the Eight of Wands. You and this individual are moving forward when it comes towards growth, and I'm happy to see that so far, man. It's looking pretty damn good. So real quick, let's go ahead and start clarifying some stuff, and then we'll get into the rest of the reading. Real fast, why is the Ten of Swords Scorpio's overall energy, please? Why is the Ten of Swords showing up as Scorpio's overall energy? And we have ourselves here the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you really needed to disconnect from somebody. I feel like you needed to swing that sword and end something that you felt genuinely wasn't very beneficial from you. And the moment you did that, you grew immensely. Yeah, Scorpio, walking away from some sort of connection here was super beneficial to you. It really made you grow. For some of you Scorpios, you may have walked away from a relationship that you had with a partner who could possibly be the father or mother of your child. So if any of you Scorpios do have children, maybe you walked away from someone who is the father or mother of your child in order for you to move forward. Maybe you felt like, granted, we are binded by having a child, I do need to find somebody who really suits me romantically, because not all the time will partnerships that have children be the right people together, right? You see what I'm saying? So for some of you guys, you may be walking away from that. Let's go ahead here and clarify the Temperance. Why is the Temperance showing up as Scorpio's overall energy? Or I'm sorry, Scorpio's current energy. You got here the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I think that there was just nothing left for you in whatever this connection was that you needed to walk away from. You felt very empty with this person. You did not feel very fulfilled. Not only were you not feeling fulfilled within yourself, but I don't feel like the relationship was very fulfilling for you. So once you walked away here, it's like everything changed. You started feeling like your cups were finally starting to get filled as you were individually living your own life and also connecting with people that are genuinely looking for the same things you're looking for. Let's go ahead here and clarify the Justice card. Why is the person Scorpio is dealing with showing up as the Justice card? Boom, and we got ourselves the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you're connecting with somebody who really wants to work together with you. This is a person who really listens to you, Scorpio. They really try to come from a place of understanding, so they listen to you, they understand how you feel, and they actually want to have growth with you. They want to get on the same page, and that is so incredibly important and healthy when it comes towards love and romance, to be with a partner who wants to be on the same page with you and actually wants to understand where you're coming from. So you're dealing with somebody here who seems very grounded and very well-rounded, okay? And let's go ahead and clarify that Eight of Wands, all right? What's going on with this Eight of Wands for the outcome? And we got ourselves the Page of Cups. Forward movement in love. I like it, Scorpio. I think you met yourself a counterpart who honestly is super incredibly healthy for you, and I think you're very healthy for them. I feel like that Ten of Swords was indicating that you walked away from a relationship that was unhealthy for you, and now that you've met somebody new, you're starting to see that there are people out there that can balance you out so much better than the individual you were currently with. So this is looking pretty damn good. Now, is there any sort of fears coming up for Scorpio here in regards to this type of connection? By the way, the Ace of Cups fell out, so Scorpio, I think you're going to be falling in love with this brand new person, just saying. But is there any fears and worries here that Scorpio may be experiencing? The Ten of Wands did come out. We also have here the Two of Swords, and we have here the Queen of Swords. Some of you Scorpios may be worried about your past trying to interfere with this connection. So if you did walk away from an ex here or have an ending with an ex, you may be worried about your ex messing up this new relationship. At the end of the day, nobody's going to have the power to mess it up. You know, it's your relationship. You don't give anybody else the power to fuck with it, right, Scorpio? So if your ex over here is like, well, I don't approve, or I don't want you being around this person, well, guess what? They don't own you. They don't control you. So continue to enjoy this new connection that you are happy with. Now, there is something I would like to talk about. The Ten of Wands here and the Two of Swords. You know, with this energy combined, there is this feeling of wondering if you're enough. There is this feeling, Scorpio, of wondering if the person you're dealing with may be super interested now, but what if they walk away later? Be really careful with self-sabotaging thoughts. You know, you did just walk away from a connection that wasn't very healthy for you. And of course, you may have had many different types of feelings throughout that previous connection that have made you feel unworthy or made you feel that you were not enough. Don't allow that to be carried forth into this new relationship. Look at this new connection with this new person with a completely clean slate. That is going to be the best thing I can tell you guys. Go into this new connection with a clean slate. Don't worry about the past. Just focus on the present here, okay? Nonetheless, though, I'm happy to see you guys getting out of something that you felt wasn't healthy and jumping into something completely new with someone new. Now, also keep in mind, Scorpio, throughout this reading, if this is not about you connecting with a new person, this can be about you connecting with yourself. You know, maybe you got out of an unhealthy relationship only to recognize that you feel so much more balanced being on your own, and you feel so much more balanced living your life on your own terms and doing what fulfills you. So if you're a Scorpio and you're not connecting with somebody new, this may be you just being single and connecting with yourself and really enjoying your solitude right now, okay? Solitude may be something that's super important to you. So let's go ahead and pull ourselves 2 Rebel Tarot deck cards, and we'll see what we got going on to close off this reading. What 2 Rebel messages does Scorpio need to hear? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout January 15th through the 31st. What 2 Rebel messages does Scorpio need to hear, please? Throughout January 15th through the 31st, 1 and 2. So the first card that came out is don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be lying, sneaky, and deceiving bastards. Absolutely, man. As I was just saying, guys, be really aware of your self-deceptive thoughts. You don't want to allow those to infiltrate any of the happiness you currently have. Scorpio, you also do have, you look like a shit show. You're a hot mess. It's a fact. Clean yourself up, okay? So keep in mind, this card does not have to correlate to what's going on in this reading. These cards can correlate to different aspects of your life, okay? Anyway, Scorpio, with this card coming up, I definitely feel like this refers more to your past connection that you had involved with that person. Whoever you were dealing with that Ten of Swords, I feel like this card more so resonates too. I feel like the cleaning yourself up aspect was more so you moving past this individual and allowing yourself to let them go. You know, sometimes we're with people and we don't recognize how much they have a negative hold over us or a negative effect over us until we see our state of mind and until we see the state of ourselves. You know, people can affect us with their energy, and when we do come to the realization of how another person's energy does affect us, sometimes we see that we don't look so hot or look so good. So nonetheless here, Scorpio, I'm very much so happy you walked away from that connection, and I'm happy that you guys are more than likely about to be involved in a really good balanced connection. And keep in mind, whether that connection is with another person or with yourself or both, it's still a really genuine positive reading. So I'm super excited to see this for you all, and I'm happy to see you guys in such a good place in January 2021. So with that all being said, Scorpio, thank you guys so much for coming in. It's much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your January 2021, and I'll catch you guys in your February 2021 readings. Much love, my Scorpio gang, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Take care, guys. Hey, Sagittarius. Welcome to your part of the mid-month. I hope you guys are doing well, and let's go ahead and get ourselves right on into it and see what we got going on. Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout January 15th through the 31st. What do we got going on for Team Sagittarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout January 15th through the 31st. All right, Saggy, let's go ahead and grab ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll take a look and see what we got going on, man. Hopefully we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's have a look, okay? Sagittarius, the overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Empress. Nice. So you can be connecting with a Libra for some. And of course, every time we look at the Empress, it does initiate growth. So I'm happy to see that there's some sort of growth coming to you guys in the second half of January. Your current energy, we got ourselves the Sun card, the person you're dealing with. We have here the Ace of Swords, and the outcome that's present for you, we got ourselves the Temperance card. Nice. So I'm definitely feeling a true connection really flourishing here between you and another person in the second half of January. This could be that if you're already in a romantic relationship, you and your partner are about to uncover even more happiness that's going to flow between the two of you, and you are about to have an even more strengthened emotional bond during this time. So if you're a Sagittarius already in a relationship, I feel like the bond between you and your partner romantically is about to strengthen tenfold. It really does feel like it's going to expand and grow, which is something that's beautiful. This can be growth that is coming possibly from pregnancy. Now, I know that that's going to scare some people from me saying that. Keep in mind, man, you know, this is not going to resonate to everybody, but if you are a Sagittarius already in a relationship, whether you are ready for that next step or not, there is a possibility that there could be a strengthening in your bond between you and your partner due to pregnancy unfolding. Now, if you're a single Sagittarius and you're not having sex and all things of that nature, don't worry about it, guys. It's probably not your story. Keep in mind the pregnancy aspect is going to resonate to a very, very, very short few, or maybe even one person. So don't freak out, because I know everybody's going to be in the comments like, bitch, I ain't pregnant. Okay, it's fine, baby, it's fine. Nonetheless, though, with the Empress card here and the Sun card here, I feel like these two energies are meshing very well for you, because you're starting to notice that not only are you growing on an individual level, but you're truly growing with somebody that you really care about. As for the outcome that's present, we have ourselves the Temperance card. The Temperance card is an energy where not only are you seeing a huge amount of growth, but you're seeing just a huge raise in your vibration. So Sagittarius, what it looks like to me is that you're just having a much deeper bond with somebody that you love in the second half of January 2020. I'm liking it so far, baby. I'm liking it a lot. Now, if you're a single Sagittarius, this could be you having a much more stronger bond with yourself. There we go, the Chariot card. You could be having a much more stronger bond with yourself when it comes towards growing. Maybe you're taking up new paths and new adventures. The Chariot card could signify that you are stepping into a new path. So maybe right now you're doing something new for yourself. Maybe this is you chasing after your dream. Maybe this is you focusing on your desires that you want to have within your life. For example, if you're a Sagittarius and your desire was always to be a makeup artist, or your desire was always to be, you know, someone in the dance field, who the fuck knows, right? I don't even know what to come up with right now, but let's just say you have a dream. It feels as if you're chasing after it, right? Overall, this is going to be a huge period of growth for you guys when it comes towards really strengthening the love that you have with people in your inner circle. And it's going to be a huge period of growth where this is you positively going after the things that you want, that you know are going to make you happy in your life. This is awesome, man. I like this. I like it a lot. So let's go ahead and start clarifying some stuff real quick. Let's clarify the Empress card. Why do we got the Empress card as the overall energy for Sagittarius? And we got here the Four of Cups. And why is the Sun card the current energy for Sagittarius? And we have ourselves the Three of Swords. Yeah, to be quite honest, I feel like for a while, Sag, you weren't paying attention to your growth. I feel like you felt really demotivated. This could have been 2020's energy. Maybe in 2020 you felt incredibly demotivated because it was just one of those years that we were quarantined, we were staying inside. It just didn't seem like the time to make moves. But I feel like now in the second half of January 2021, you're all about growing, you're all about changing, you're all about tackling things in a positive manner and going out there and doing what you want. Now, with the Sun card to the Three of Swords, probably in your past, this could be referring to 2020 as well. You know, you were going through cycles of pain and going through cycles of unhappiness, but I'm just feeling a huge change in energy for you guys in the second half of January, where you're growing so much and you're so happy and content with the life that you have that you're instantaneously manifesting happiness. You guys look really pretty damn good. I feel like there's not much more I could say about this reading, but the fact that not only are you guys strengthening bonds with people you're already super close with, but you're only continuing to become more happy as you're feeding your desires this month, and you're doing it in a positive and healthy way. This is you guys going after doing what's going to make you happy despite what anybody else says, and this is you putting yourself in circumstances and situations to be on paths that you really desire and that you really want to do. So overall here, Sagittarius, no bad vibes this month, at least not in the second half of the month. It's all looking pretty damn fantastic. So let's go ahead and pull 2 cards from the Rebel Tarot deck. Keep in mind, this may resonate to you and it may not resonate to you, okay? And also this may have no correlation to the reading we just did, so keep that in mind as well. But let's go ahead and get 2 Rebel messages here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, throughout January 2021. We got 1, we got 2. Let's take a look, okay? So, Sagittarius, what this says is stop texting, stop talking, stop checking on that person, just effing stop. Spend your time on someone worth it and don't waste it on ridiculousness, okay? Abso-friggin-lutely, man. Like I said, in 2020, you were probably in a space where you weren't paying attention to the things that fed your soul, right? Whether this was focusing on the wrong people, focusing on the wrong career, or focusing on the wrong things that are just bringing in unhappiness in your life. You know, this transformation you guys are going through in January 2021 is all about you putting your focus to what's going to make you happy. So you're spending your time on someone or something that's worth it. You're not spending your time on ridiculousness. You see what I'm saying? So this is good, man. Sagittarius, it's all about you putting your focus on what's healthy for you rather than what's unhealthy for you. You know, 2020 gave everybody a lot of time to analyze their life, and maybe you got too caught up in the things that were making you unhappy. But in the second half of January here, you're recognizing that you have people in your life you're grateful for. You're strengthening your bonds with the individuals that you love, or maybe the romantic partner that you love, and you're doing things that fulfill you rather than spending your time focusing on things that unfulfill you. So overall, you're looking pretty damn good. Also, Sag, you do have a message saying get some fucking sleep, okay? Maybe you haven't been sleeping. This card says you're being an ass because you're fucking tired, face to pillow now. So Sagittarius, if you've been having trouble sleeping, man, or not getting good quality sleep, definitely go get some. You do not want to be a crab ass during this time. There is so much overwhelmingly positive energy coming for you guys in the second half of the month, so make sure you're taking care of your sleep cycle and being on top of that, okay? Nonetheless, though, guys, I love seeing the growth coming in here for you. Genuinely a very positive reading. I'm happy to see that you're strengthening bonds with individuals that you love and that you're strengthening bonds with yourself. And I'm also happy to see that you're feeding your desires instead of focusing on what doesn't fuel you and what doesn't make you happy. You know, what we focus on is what we're going to attract, right? At the end of the day, where attention goes is where energy flows. So we always want to focus our attention on the things that we want and the things that we will manifest in our lives. And we always want to focus our attention on things that are good for us rather than bad for us. So guys, beautiful reading. Thank you so much for coming in. I greatly appreciate it. If it resonates, that's awesome. If not, it's not your message. And I can't wait to catch you guys in February 2021. Much love, my Saggies, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Welcome to your part of the mid-month. I hope you guys are doing well, and let's go ahead and get ourselves right on into it and see what we got going on. Messages for Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout January 15th through the 31st, what do we got coming through for Team Capricorn here? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Throughout January 15th through the 31st. All right, my Capricorn gang, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll take a look and see what we got going on, man. Hopefully we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's take a look, okay? Capricorn, the overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the King of Pentacles. So you can be connecting possibly here with an Earth sign, a fellow Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. Your current energy is going to be the 9 of Cups. The person you're dealing with is going to be the 2 of Pentacles, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Tower. Capricorn, moving into the mid-month of January, I feel like what's happening here is you're learning how to keep your cool with all the changes that are going to be occurring in your life. Now, of course, there's going to be various different changes happening to different groups of Capricorns. You know, I can't tap into every single change that's going to come through for you guys this month, but it does feel for me that there's going to be a lot of changes going on in your energy. Now, we did just have a new moon in Capricorn, so with that being said, of course, that's going to be a call to action and a call to change, specifically within Capricorn's lives. I do feel a lot of you guys being cool, calm, and collected through this transition. I see you guys being incredibly grounded for the changes that are coming in, so I'm happy to see that, right? King of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. This is about fulfillment, making sure that you are filling your own cup first, making sure that you're taking a step back and letting things unfold with ease. So let's go ahead and dive into this Tower moment. I want to see what this is all about for your second half of January here. So what's up with this Tower for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout the second half of January, please. What's going on with this Tower card? What's these changes that are occurring in Capricorn's life? We got here the 6 of Wands, we got here the Empress, we have here the Ten of Swords, the King of Cups, and one last card, we have here the World card. I like it. Capricorn, there may be endings that are happening, but every time there's an ending, there's always a new beginning, right? Sometimes we have to embrace those endings and embrace that pain in order to see something new and something beautiful. The Ten of Swords here could talk about the ending of specific relationships that you have in your life. These could be romantic relationships, friendships that you may have with specific people. This could even be, any kind of relationship at all. It could be a business relationship coming to an ending here as well. Overall, remember during this period that all things are happening for a reason. So Capricorn, whatever you see coming to an end, it's happening for a reason in order for your growth and in order for new beginnings to manifest that are going to be so much better for you beyond belief. So with this Ten of Swords, we do have things coming to an ending here. And where there's endings, there's always growth, right? The Empress card is stepping on in here. I like that a lot. I do feel a good amount of you Capricorns tapping more into your divine feminine energy. So keep in mind, it doesn't matter what gender you are. There is masculine and feminine energy within every type of person. So with the Empress card here, really tapping into your divine feminine energy, I think this is going to have a lot to do with self-care. This is going to have a lot to do with focusing on loving yourself inside and out and accepting yourself for who you are. So you may notice in the second half of January here, you're going to be feeling yourself, Capricorn, a lot more than maybe you naturally do. You're going to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, God damn, I'm pretty friggin' sexy this morning, huh? I'm liking that shit. Just that boost of confidence coming towards you and that really good contentment in being the person that you are. So I really feel good vibes on the way you'll be perceiving yourself throughout this month. Also, we do have here King of Cups and we do have here the World card. So these are two important things to talk about as well. Whatever new beginnings that are manifesting in your life, it's going to be good and healthy for your emotional stability. Now, what does this mean? This could be new romantic relationships that are coming in for you, or in general, new friendships and new connections that are going to be really good for you when it comes towards your emotions. For some Capricorn, this could be you guys having a job coming to an ending because it caused nothing but stress on you. There are certain jobs, in particular jobs out there that we work on a daily basis that sometimes can be so incredibly stressful to the point where we need to let them go, as they could be very detrimental to our mental health. So for some of you Capricorns, one of the changes that could be occurring in mid-January is leaving your job. Noticing that it's fucking with your emotional state of being too much and recognizing that you deserve to be cool, calm, and collected. You deserve to be grounded and you deserve to be less stressed. Stress is something that is a major killer. It takes a lot of years off your life, man. Stress, I think, is a lot more serious than a lot of these other things we have going on in life. And the main goal in life that we want to have is to be as less stressed as possible. We want to be cool, calm, and collected, present to the moment, and doing things we love with enjoyment, okay? So Capricorn, that can be one of the changes that are coming towards you. Nonetheless, though, these changes that are occurring in your life are going to be for your success. So remember that. So my main message for you here, Capricorn, is whatever is coming to an ending in the second half of January is only just the beginning of something better. So keep that in mind and hold on to that perception as tightly as possible. Whatever is ending in mid-January 2021 is only a new beginning that's going to be better, okay? So I like this energy, man. You guys are sitting in some pretty cool vibes. Let's go ahead and pull ourselves 2 Rebel cards real quick for Capricorn. Keep in mind, by the way, the Rebel Tarot deck over here, it's very blunt, and it's tarot with attitude, okay? This may correlate to this reading, or it may not correlate to it at all. So this could resonate to a different aspect of your life. It could resonate to this reading. Maybe these messages won't even resonate at all, but one thing I can say about the Rebel Tarot deck is that it's pretty damn entertaining, so take these cards with a grain of salt, all right? What 2 Rebel messages do we got coming through for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-January 2021. What 2 Rebel cards do we got coming through for Capricorn, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout January 2021. Let's take a look. 1 and 2. So Capricorn, the first one we got is, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you are waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. Capricorn, if there is something that you've been waiting on, it's no longer, time to wait. It's time to go out there and get it. So for example, if you've been waiting to quit your job over here because it's too damn stressful, take that as a sign, man. Go find yourself a job that you're going to be more at peace with, okay? Look, I know finances are important in this world, in this 3D world we live in. I know it is important to be financially stable, but it's also important to take care of your essence, your being, right? So be mindful of that. And keep in mind that this can apply to anything. If you're not waiting to quit a job and you're waiting to do something else, don't wait anymore. Go out there and do it in the second half of January. The next card we have is Drop the Effing Ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. Not sure where this card fits in your life, but maybe you're in certain positions where you're a little fearful to be vulnerable. So Capricorn, if you're in any place in the second half of January where you're a little scared to be vulnerable, don't be. Let yourself embrace who you are authentically 110%. Be vulnerable and be you. Not only is vulnerability attractive, but when you are living in vulnerability, it allows you to form even more deeper bonded connections with people, and it's genuinely such a beautiful thing. So take these messages with a grain of salt. If they resonate, cool. If not, it's not your message, okay? But with that all being said, man, listen, whatever endings are coming your way, Capricorn, there are just better new beginnings on the horizon. I'm super excited to see this for all of you guys, and I'm happy to see you guys being grounded and allowing yourself to go with the flow with ease. It's looking pretty damn good. Cappy, much love to you guys. Thank you so much for coming out for your mid-January 2021. I hope you enjoyed it. If it resonates, let me know down below. Have an awesome and amazing rest of your January, guys, and I will catch you guys in your February 2021 readings. Much love, my Capricorns, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Take care, guys. Aquarius, welcome to your part of the mid-month. I hope you guys have been doing well, and let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got going on for your second half of January. Messages for Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout January, 15th through the 31st. What do we got going on for my lovely Aquarius gang? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Throughout January, 15th through the 31st. All right, Aqua, my nose is itchy as hell. I don't know what wives' tale that is again, if you guys want to look up a wives' tale for it, but maybe that's something for you. Messages for Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout January, 15th through the 31st. All right, Aqua, let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got going on. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff. Aquarius, overall energy for you guys here is the Five of Swords. Conflict. Yeah, that's what I was always told, at least by my mom. When you gotta itch your nose or something like that, itch your nostril, it could symbolize like there's a fight or something. But of course, take what, superstitions you resonate with. But either way, Five of Swords, a little bit of conflict here. Could be conflict that's internal, right? But it also could be conflict that's external. So let's go ahead and take a little more of the context of the reading. Your current energy, we got here 10 of Pentacles, person you're dealing with. We have here the Knight of Wands, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I think essentially what's happening here for you, Aquarius, is you're about to say, you know what? I'm good with just me, myself, and I. I do feel like you're connecting with somebody that I would call a traveler, and what I mean by this is it's a person who comes in and out of your life. They try to come and go as they please, and I feel like you're getting fed up with it. I think you've given this individual so many opportunities to be involved in your life and to continue to be present and active in it, but there's always a reason for them to leave, and there's always a reason for them to return. You're kind of just acknowledging here, look, I'm stable by myself. I'm stable with my other friends. I'm stable with my other connections. And as for you, I've tried so hard to try to keep giving you chances when you walk back in my life, but it's gotten to the point where I feel like I have no more opportunities to give you since you can't stay consistent with me. Now, if this is a romantic situation, you're definitely getting very fed up because you have other opportunities you can explore for people that are looking for a committed relationship, as you may be looking for that. So if you're connecting with somebody who has a lot of instability, essentially, if they're not going to provide the stability for you, Aquarius, you're going to be your number one rock. You're going to be your stabilizer, right? You're going to make sure that you have stability within your own life, and if somebody else isn't going to bring that in, then you're not interested. As for the outcome that's present, you do have here an Ace of Wands. You really seem focused right now on doing what you're passionate about, and being surrounded by people who want to start a fire in you, being surrounded by people who really want to have that spark with you and stay consistent in your life. I feel like you were connecting with somebody, of course, who did have a lot of passion, who did cause a fire in you and did cause a spark in you, but that spark would never stay lit. You know, it's like relighting a freaking candle when you have the fan on and the fan keeps blowing out the flame. That's almost like the person you're connecting with here. They would blow out the flame all on their own, come back and re-spark the candle, and then the same shit would go on over and over again, and you got very tired of it. So let's go ahead and start clarifying some cards here, Aqua, and then we'll move forward to the rest of the reading. What's going on here with the Knight of Wands? Why is the person Aquarius is dealing with showing up as the Knight of Wands throughout the second half of January 2021? What do we got here? And we got here the Four of Wands. See, I think the biggest problem that you've had with the person you're connecting with is that they were always promising that they would stick around. They were always promising that they would have that stable romantic connection with you. And also, this could be a friend as well. This doesn't just have to be a romantic lover, because these readings can resonate towards friends, family members, or lovers. Take it how it resonates to your personal life. But the Four of Wands here is this person kind of whispering those white lies in your ear, saying, hey, I'm going to stick around this time. I really am. I'm going to be involved, and I'm not going to walk away and, do what I need to do. And it never really got to that point. You have given them as many opportunities as possible for them to just stick around with you, but they haven't. I feel like they kept going back on their word. Let's go ahead and clarify the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords Aquarius's overall energy? And we have here the Ten of Swords. Truthfully, the Five of Swords was you getting very fed up and tired with the conflict the person you were dealing with had. But now, in January 2021, at the mid-month mark, you're becoming the Ten of Swords. I think ultimately this is you saying, I'm done, 110%. How many choices and chances can I give to somebody who consistently keeps going back on their word? That's a big thing for an Aquarius and for an air sign in general. If you keep lying to an air sign, or if you don't keep your word with an air sign, that right then and there is not only going to be incredibly tedious to an air sign, but it's going to make them not trust you. And once trust issues come into play, specifically with an Aquarius, it's very hard to gain an Aquarian's trust again. So I feel like the bond between you and this person, of course, would shatter every time they were inconsistent with you. And it would shatter even more when you felt like you could not trust them. Trust is something that's so incredibly important to you guys. And if trust isn't there, it's going to be very hard for you to even see potential growth with the partner you're dealing with. Let's go ahead and clarify one more card, which is going to be the Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of Pentacles showing up for Aquarius throughout the second half of January? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And we have here the King of Cups. Yeah, you want stability when it comes towards love. You already love yourself, Aquarius, which is a beautiful thing, and I'm so happy that you guys are in a space where you do love yourself. And maybe if you don't feel like you're 110% there yet, you're working hard to love and accept you with all open arms. But you want stability when it comes towards being loved and being cared for and having a consistent person in your life. You don't want to deal with somebody who shows you love sometimes and then is cold as fuck the other time. That's just not going to work for you. I think they tried and tried and tried by telling you that they would stay there and be consistent with you. I just think they weren't consistent, and you're starting to recognize more and more how much their inconsistency turns you off, and it turns you off now to the point where you don't want anything to do with this connection. You have completely moved on, and you're excited to see what comes next. You're excited essentially to embrace the new connections and possibilities that are waiting out there for you. Ultimately though, here Aquarius, you're in a space where you're just happy with you, yourself, and you, right? You're like, I'm happy with me, myself, and I. And if something better comes along, I'll take that opportunity. But as of right now, I think I'm done with this connection and done with this person, okay? So Aquarius, that's what I got for that reading. I'm going to go ahead and pull 2 cards from the Rebel Tarot deck. Keep in mind, this may correlate with the reading we just read, or it may not correlate to it at all. Also, if these messages don't resonate to you at all that come from the tarot deck over here, the Rebel Tarot, just take it with a grain of salt. It can be incredibly blunt and harsh. So of course, only take it if it resonates and take it with a grain of salt. So, what 2 Rebel messages do we got coming through for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-January 2021? What 2 Rebel messages do we have for Aquarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout mid-January 2021. Let's go ahead and have a look. We got 1 and we got 2. So, Aquarius, we have, they are being shady. Watch out, shit could get ugly. Absolutely, guys. Be very mindful with the person that you're currently connecting with. With you walking away from them, it can be incredibly hard for them to understand it, because usually when you're connecting with people who come and go as they please, they tend to do that thinking that they have the ability and the power to do that, right? When somebody walks in and out of your life, essentially, it's fucking with your feelings. And if they feel like they have the power to consistently fuck with your feelings, they may be in that period of time where they're not going to react very good when you tell them, well, you're not invited back in my life. So just be mindful of that. All right. We also have here, stop talking, shut your mouth, and listen. So Aquarius, I think this one is referring to your intuition. Throughout the second half of January 2021, your intuition may be speaking to you very heavily, and maybe it's time to take a step back and continue listening to what that little voice in your head is saying. Sometimes that intuitive feelings we have, we tend to brush them off with our ego. So try to really be in a space where you're listening to those little voices in your head, where you're listening to your intuition. There may be a lot more answers there to offer than you really originally thought. So definitely hone in on what your intuition's telling you throughout the second half of the month. Nonetheless, though, I see you being completely done with this connection, and with that other card coming out from the Rebel Tarot deck, I would just be mindful, you know, maybe the person you're dealing with isn't going to take it so good that you finally decided to say, I'm not going to be treated like a doormat, and I'm not going to be treated like, I don't even know how to even give like I don't even know how to say that, like, It's not about I'm not going to be treated like a doormat. It's like, I'm not just going to let you have me when you want me. I'm not going to let you have your cake and eat it too. Thank you. That's the goddamn thing I was looking for. You're not going to let this person have their cake and eat it too. That's just not how it is. You know your worth, and you know you deserve somebody who needs to be consistent in your life. If you're going to be consistent in somebody, you want them to be consistent to you. That's really it, man. Point blank, period. So Aqua, you're good by yourself for now, and when a better opportunity comes along, you're going to go ahead and take it, okay? All right, Aquarius, much love to you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Of course, if this resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. Have an awesome and amazing rest of your January 2021, and I'll catch you guys in your February 2021 readings. Much love, my Aquarius, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Pisces, welcome to your part of the mid-month check-in. I hope you guys are doing well, and let's take a look and see what we got going on for the Pisces gang throughout mid-January 2021. Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout January 15th through the 31st. What do we got going on for Team Pisces, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout mid-January 15th through the 31st. What do we got going on? Messages for the Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout mid-January 15th through the 31st. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll take a look and see what we got going on, man. Hopefully we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Pisces, the overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Six of Cups. So you can be connecting possibly here with a fellow water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Your current energy, we got ourselves the Knight of Pentacles, we have here the Knight of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with, we got here the Three of Wands. And the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Judgment card. So, looking at the energy provided for you so far, you can specifically be dealing with a Scorpio. You also may be connecting with a fire sign, an earth sign, or a fellow water sign. Now, the Six of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles. I think right now, this is about you being patient when it comes towards not only just clearing through your past, but healing from your past. Guys, it's not always easy to heal from your past. It's not always easy to heal from something that you endured. You know, I feel like a lot of people kind of try to make you feel like you got to get over things at a certain amount of time, or you need to be over it by this date or that date. And at the end of the day, guys, we move on when we move on. We move past something when we move past something, right? How do we move on in the first place? Well, we move on from a situation by accepting that it happened first. You know, acceptance is always the most important part when it comes towards moving on from anything in our lives. We got to accept that, and then we have to give ourselves the time to heal. This is something I talk about that's so incredibly important. There is no timestamp on healing. You heal when you heal. And that's the beauty of it, right? Because nobody can tell you when to be over something. You'll just have that inner knowing. You'll just know that you're healed. So give yourself as much time as you need, Pisces, and continue to be patient with yourself by clearing things from your past, okay? If there's still situations that still hurt you to this day, it's okay to feel that pain. Just allow yourself to accept and acknowledge what had happened and let yourself feel what you need to feel, because by feeling your feelings, that's how you're able to process them, and that's how you're able to release them over time, okay? So let yourself continue to go through this process if you need to. Now, taking a look at another option, well, this was supposed to be the person you're dealing with, Pisces, but I think this reading is just about you. So taking a look at you some more, we have here the Three of Wands. Pisces, what I think is happening here is you saying, God, Aunt, when the fuck am I going to be over everything I experienced? I feel like this is you looking at yourself saying, when am I going to be over my past? When am I going to be happy? When the damn hell am I going to be healed? You know what I'm saying? Remember, guys, no timestamp on healing, and we can't rush that process. I know that you guys are not in a period of time right now where you're incredibly happy that you still have to go through healing, but you have to just keep on learning how to be patient with yourself, you know? There's going to be things that are going to make you emotional. There are going to be things in life that are going to make you upset, but you got to continue to be patient with yourself as much as possible, okay? So with that all being said, Pisces, as for the outcome that's present, we got here the Judgment card. Keep on giving yourself a chance to work through what you need to work through, and allow yourself to know that it's okay to take your time. It's okay to take as much time as you need to make sure that you're good with whatever it is that you endured. You know, some people experience some really crazy shit, and it takes a while for you to really accept that and work through it. So be as patient with yourself as possible, and don't be too hard on yourself. I feel like that's a message you guys need for mid-January. I feel like there is a sense of Pisces being incredibly harsh or hard on yourselves, and you guys got to take a step back and recognize that you are a human, okay? Yes, we are all souls having a human experience, but right now what we are experiencing is humanity. You are allowed to be a human. You are allowed to have feelings, and you're allowed to feel them, because guess what? Your feelings are valid. So I want to make that point, okay? Let's go ahead and start clarifying some stuff. Real quick, what's going on here with the Six of Cups? What is it coming up from Pisces past that they're possibly healing from during this moment? We have here the Ten of Wands. This talks about burdens that you may have carried. The Fool card, it could talk about impulses that you may have invested into. And we have here the Hangman, talking about stagnancy in certain situations. So Pisces, of course, every Pisces is going to be healing from a completely different thing, or some Pisces may be healing through similar things, but every Pisces is going to have their own thing they're healing from right in mid-January. What you could be healing from in regards to your past could be carrying burdens. Maybe you are a Pisces who was kind of in a space where you've bared the pain for others for so long until you recognize that I gotta stop carrying people's pain that isn't my own. Not only do Pisces, or can Pisces do that sometimes, but Cancerians can do that as well. I'm a Cancer. I've done that a lot in my past, where I would bear the pain for others so that they didn't have to. I know that all too well. So for some of you Pisces, that could have been something that really affected you in your past. You know, you taking on all these burdens and struggles that other people were enduring, and you did that just because you wanted them to be happy, but you didn't really focus on yourself. Now, the Fool card here and the Hangman card here also could indicate, you know, certain beginnings that you were hopeful for that didn't necessarily work out. You know, sometimes in life, we go through experiences where we're hopeful of things working out and they don't. And as for me, I'm a firm believer that if something doesn't work out, it didn't work out for a reason, because I believe there's always something better there for us. You know, rejection is God's protection. That's always been my motto for a long time. I believe that if something wasn't meant to be, it's not meant to be, and I have to leave that up to the universe. So there's a lot of things here with many different various situations that you guys can still be healing from, and there may still be pain there that you guys still feel to this day. You know, just give yourself the opportunity to allow yourself to process all of it and be as patient with yourself as possible, because once you process these emotions, once you process what had happened, really, it's going to give you it's going to take all the weight off your shoulders, and it's going to allow you to heal. Okay, so the first part of healing is acceptance, and then after acceptance, feel how you feel, and after you go through your feelings and process it, just take some time, man. Take it day by day, and over time, all the things that hurt you from your past are no longer going to feel important. They're no longer going to feel like they cloud what's going on in your present moment, because you're doing the work to release them. All right, so with that all being said, Pisces, that's what I got coming up for you guys here in mid-January. I'm going to go ahead and pull 2 cards real quick from the Rebel Tarot deck. If they resonate, awesome. If not, don't worry about it. These cards can be harsh, so take it with a grain of salt, guys. This may have correlation to this reading, or it may have a correlation to a certain thing happening in your life, so keep that in mind as well. And if not, use them as a form of entertainment. Take them with a grain of salt, because they can be a little harsh sometimes. So, what do we got coming in for Pisces, man? Can we get 2 cards for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout January 15th through the 31st. What 2 Rebel Tarot deck cards do we have for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout January 15th through the 31st. We had one just fall out, and let's pull another. Pisces, the first card I see is laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? Pisces, I definitely feel the universe here trying to tell you, lighten up a little bit, baby. All right, everything's going to be okay. Everything that you're experiencing is going to be good. Remember, Pisces, how I told you to be patient with yourself, especially going through your healing? Not only be patient with yourself, don't be too hard on yourself. Be silly, be goofy, laugh at some stupid shit. Binge watch TikTok till 3 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Go talk to your friends and send each other some memes. Like, do shit that's gonna make you laugh and is gonna make you feel good. You know, you don't always have to be in a depressed energy when you're going through a state of healing. You know, when you're you're going through healing, you can acknowledge your pain, but you don't always need to sit in your pain, right? Let yourself feel how you feel, but also don't let yourself be engorged by it. Don't let yourself be suffocated by it. Acknowledge that your pain is there, but acknowledge that you're also on your way to releasing that. You're allowed to have a laugh. You're allowed to have fun. You're allowed to do things that cheer you up during these moments on your healing journey. Now, we also have, you're going through some tough shit, which indeed, Pisces, you are. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. Yes, Pisces, it is time to handle your tough shit. It is time for you to handle your business. And to do that, you got to be patient with yourself as much as possible. You can't be too hard on yourself about what it is you're experiencing, and you got to take it day by day. Everybody has their turn. And even though some of you Pisces right now may not want this to be your turn, I understand it's not fun having to go through the healing phase, but you'll be able to get through it. You just got to put your mind in the right mindset to be able to overcome this, okay? So continue to be patient with yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Healing happens a lot quicker than you think. Even though there's no timestamp on healing, when you're doing the work, guys, you're going to feel better each and every single day. So with gratitude, carry on and keep on taking this day by day, and you're going to get through what it is you're currently going through. All right? Pisces, I love you guys so fucking much. Thank you so much for coming through, man. I really appreciate it. If this reading resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. If it's not your message, cool. Maybe it'll be your message next time, okay? All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your January 2021 and enjoy, the rest of this mid-month energy we're sitting in. I know healing is not the most enjoying thing to do, but remember, you don't always have to be sitting in that energy. Let yourself feel it, but know that you're on the way to release it, Pisces. By you healing right now, that means you're letting go of everything that doesn't serve you. So you don't need to sit in energies that still don't serve you. You can start sitting in energies that now do serve you. So do things that are going to brighten up your day, okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you all in February 2021. Much love, my Pisces, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. I just want to thank you guys so much, man, for coming out to the mid-January 2021 readings. I hope you guys are well, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting nonetheless. I greatly appreciate it. We will resume the normal schedule for the individual mid-months for February 2021, so stay tuned for that. By the way, guys, I just wanted to say if you want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, you're more than welcome to. All that information is going to be linked down in the description box down below. Also, if you guys are interested in any healing crystal candles, these candles are still on saponeandcandela.com. We have not shelved any of the scents just yet, so if you're interested in purchasing any of the candle scents that we have with the lovely crystals they come with, definitely feel free to. We are going to have a new release sometime this month, so stay tuned for that as I reveal more information and update you guys on that, okay? But nonetheless, man, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. Have yourselves an awesome and amazing rest of your day, and I'm going to catch you guys in the February 2021 readings, okay? Much love, everybody, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Take care, guys.